Good.
Did you get to watch any of the game yesterday?
Yeah, I watched it.
Any takeaways leading into tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, we got to get back. Transition, can't turn the basketball over. I think they have 33 points in transition, so, mission making, we got to get back. Can't celebrate, we can't turn the ball over. We got to get back and make sure we show the crowd and load up because a lot of us are coming. They're coming down, so we got to make sure we just take away the easy baskets as much as we can, and then just kind of build up from there with our defense.
Are there things you feel like you were able to shore up in these last 5-6 days since you lost the game?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Now you feel like you're ready to go?
I mean, we're not going to have everything in, but I feel good. Yeah. I feel better than I did 5 days ago.
What's the best part of your team right now as far as being at this time of the year? What's the best part?
Healthy. I think being healthy is our most important thing, and it's gonna take some time. I think with Kawhi and John coming along and just making sure we do right by those guys, that's the most important thing. But having our whole roster fully healthy on the start of the season, that's a big plus for us.
So you expect to have everybody ready to go for tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Did you make a decision on starting point guard?
I don't know.
Is it something you're just keeping internally?
I'm keeping it internal, yes, sir.
You say that Sean and Kawhi are coming along. What's kind of sort of limits do you feel like you guys have on them tomorrow night, but just in this early few weeks as you start to ramp up? Like, is there a hard cap on how many minutes they can play or the court feel?
We have a goal in mind where we put those guys to play, and so I'm not gonna let you guys know that, but just make sure we're doing the right thing, just being smart and trusting the data that we receive back from those guys, and just making sure their body's feeling well, how we're feeling, and then we can continue to slowly progress. But we just got to make sure right now we're doing right by those guys, and even if they want to play more and do more, we can't allow that to happen.
How do you approach practice tomorrow, today? I know you mentioned the transition offense that you saw last night, but in terms of the thing that you want to do for your piece of keys, what are you kind of looking at today?
Just tighten up some things that we need to tighten up. Nothing live. It's just pretty much a walkthrough. Going through some things we need to correct offensively and defensively. Walk through a few of the Laker plays and then hit it again tomorrow. So today just more of a mental day, just teaching and learning and understand exactly what we're looking for.
You mentioned in previous practice that the team is a better team when you get to paint. Like in terms of those paint touches, the drives and everything, you're still probably going to look to create open jump shots. Like how much of the offense do you look at it just like we need to get a certain amount of threes, we need to get these mid-range looks, we need to get guys comfortable in that way?
I really don't coach like that. It's pretty much just taking an open shot and making the right play. So if it's mid-range, you want to take it. If it's to the basket, you want to take that. If it's open threes, you got to make the right pass and the right play. So it's not a certain amount, of what you should take per game. It's basically just taking an open shot, the best shot we can get.
With tomorrow being the first game of the year for you guys have had a week off. They just played yesterday. Fatigue for teams is usually an issue like early in the season as guys get their legs under them. How do you kind of deal with that even from the outset of just the first game of the year, trying to manage that in-game?
Yeah, I just think get a feel for how our guys feel. They're going to be later message if they're tired or not, but I think a lot of it's just being anxious, ready to play. First game of the season, the unknown, I think has a lot to do with it. But we've been playing a lot this training camp, something I usually don't do. But we've been playing a lot of basketball, so hopefully our guys are in decent enough shape to be ready to go tomorrow night.
Is there a certain amount of anxiousness you have to get started?
Me?
Yeah, in your team.
Yeah, I think go through 20-some days of practicing in preseason games. I think guys are ready to start playing against other competition, and so the drills and the plays and the walkthroughs kind of become boring. Especially to guys who've been in the league 10, 11, 12 years. So to get a chance to play in a real game, I think our guys are very excited for that.
Is it any more special to go against a former team like the Lakers or former LeBron that you coached? Is there any extra special going into that kind of matchup?
No, I don't think special. I just think, being blessed and healthy enough to play another season and coach another season. The game we love, and so it doesn't matter who we're playing. I think us not making the playoffs last year. I think Kawhi and John coming back from injury, we haven't played in a while. I think PG missed a big chunk of the season last year. And so guys are excited to get back and play the game they love. And so that's the most exciting part about it.
Now you said obviously you guys are healthy. That was like the first priority. We know you guys are deep. I'm just curious, like, what is your concern at this point with this team? Is there any outstanding concern that you haven't seen in training camp that?
Just taking care of the basketball, I think, is one. I think, not being careless and not being too cute, just making easy, simple plays is one thing that concerns me right now. Just, taking care of the basketball. And then, two is just like I said, sacrifice. Guys understanding that we have a deep team. We have Kawhi and PG back. And guys that played a big role for us last year offensively, like Reggie and Marcus. Zoo had more touches. Luke Kennard did a great job. And so with PG and Kawhi, like, now there's going to be more shots to spread around. And so you might not get your same touches. You might get the same minutes, And so just having the sacrifice and understanding that, we got one common goal, that's to win the game and try to win a championship.
Coach, how do you feel? Coach, how do you feel with Marcus? You just talked about him. You guys won some early actions with him early to start the games off. How do you feel like you've been incorporating him and he's getting used to what you guys are doing?
I think with, PG and Kawhi, knowing we're going to play through them a lot, and Reggie and John, those guys having the ball in their hands because of their point guard, I think, during timeouts and to start the game, I think it's very important to get Marcus more early, to make sure we establish that. And he has some kind of rhythm going into the game early, so that's why we're trying to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.